Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update of an article that I want to go over with you, something that I saw, and I'm also going to get into technical analysis right after this article. We're just going to skim through this article. What we're going to do is go into the weekly chart, and we're going to look at what happened during the last halving for Litecoin. And we're going to talk about if we think it's going to repeat what happened last time or if the market's completely different now and different things are going to play out. So if you like these videos, like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. The notification bell is going to help you the most. I try to get 1 to 2 videos out a day, try to keep you updated on the market. So if you want to hear that stuff, that notification bell will do that for you. Also, check out my playlist. I got a lot of tutorials in there. They're all free for you guys to learn. Really want to teach people as much as I can on this channel. That's basically the avenue that I'm going with in this cryptocurrency space. There's people who have all different avenues in the cryptocurrency space, and I want to help educate people the best that I can and help people learn technical analysis, and you can see how much it can help you. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into trailing stop losses, the importance of taking profit, market cycles, full bubble pops, all different types of stuff. It's going to be fun, guys. So this article here, it's on beingcrypto.com. It's by Anton Lucian, and it was posted an hour ago, so he gets all the credit for this. I'm just going to scan it real quick for you. But it says Litecoin's second halving event set for first week of August. Litecoin has been outperforming most other cryptocurrencies in anticipation of its second halving to happen in early August. As the date creeps closer, many are wondering if the momentum can continue. By all estimates, Litecoin has been doing exceptionally well during this tepid market from a 2018 low of around $22. And we're really going to dig into that, about how overextended to the upside and to the downside this market can get, because guys, that's wild to be able to go from $375 down to $22, just like the last time it went up to, I think it wicked up to 56 and went down to $1 or $2. I mean, that's the importance of taking profit. When it's staring you in the face and those charts are going straight up and they're standing on stilts, guys, you got to use trailing stop losses and you got to take your profits. This market's still just too volatile to say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to ride it out and watch 95% of your investment go away. And we saw that in altcoins. You know, I experienced that in some of the altcoins that I was holding. You know, I held it and we went through that big parabolic run, and I was listening to people before I studied all this for myself say, hodl, 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 you got to hodl. And hodling got me 95% down on a couple projects. You know, and on some of the other ones, I traded them and I shorted and I did a bunch of other things, and I was much more successful doing that. So, you know, you can kind of test the hodling theory in a bear market, and you can test trading, and you'll see trading's much better. Now, hodling's fine in a bull market. When you're having higher highs and higher lows, that's a great thing. If you bought in at $30 here for Litecoin, keep holding on to them, you know, potentially put that trailing stop loss in so we don't have, you know, some massive crash that's going to wipe you out. But, you know, you want to protect your profits the best that you can. So, bear markets, cash is king. You want to be shorting with the trend. Bull markets, you want to be holding or hodling, whichever way you'd like to say it, and you also want to be trading as well, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. So it goes on to say Litecoin halving incoming. This time around, Litecoin's halving event will occur 20 days earlier than it did the first time. The first halving block took place on August 25th, 2015 at a block of 840,000 when miners saw their rewards drop in half, and thus increasing the scarcity of Litecoin. And that's what's happening. It's increasing the scarcity. So it's going to put more effort. You have to put basically in the same effort to get less results. So we're only going to be getting what's at 12.5 Litecoin now per block. So that's a good thing. It would seem that Litecoin's recent market movements are largely tied to Bitcoin, with a slight uptrend due to the halving event, with positive CMF, MACD, RSI, and weekly moving average trending upward. Some traders are betting that the momentum continues. And that's what we're waiting to see right now. We're kind of in that symmetrical triangle like I've been looking at on the 4-hour chart, and things are getting really tight. The candles are getting very tight. And on the 1-day chart, we were sitting on top of that 50 moving average. So we're just basically waiting, consolidating, and seeing which way we're going to break once that big set of volume comes in. But this is good. We pushed up to over 140. We needed this cool down, this retracement. The market's catching its breath, and that's a good thing, so that we can make another higher high and push up higher. Just like I said, you don't want anything to go straight up. We want basically these cool down periods or these resting periods. It says follow the leader. It is important to bear in mind that the last Litecoin halving saw a price collapse of 75% afterwards, so we need to be aware of that, and that's why I said those trailing stop losses can really help you. It can protect you greatly. A similar loss considering current prices would push the price down around $35 if that were to happen again. Although the market is more mature than it was in 2015, a significant downtrend is still likely after the halving event. So, you know, guys, that's what we're just going to have to look at. We have to factor in both sides, and that's why I said we want to play both sides of the market. We just want volatility. That's what we're looking for. So now Litecoin, we're at 119.79 right now, and what I wanted to show you, take a look at these market cycles and these full bubble pops that you're seeing. So this dates back. We took our swing low June 24th, 2013, and we pushed up. So around that time, we were around $2. So we pushed all the way up to $55 on a wick there. And basically, guys, look at this Fibonacci. We retraced all the way down through even the 0.886. I mean, we lost everything, and that's why I said as these go up, this price goes up, put those trailing stop losses in to protect yourself. It can really help you. Now, take a look at this, okay? So that was then, and then take a look at what happened this last time in 2017 when we had this massive market cycle. And now this is where we're at right here. You can see the candles getting very tight. We're waiting for that break, but look at this, guys. We pushed all the way up to $375. And look, back all the way down again through that 0.886. So each time we're retracing, we're basically wiping out everything that we've gained. Yeah, obviously there's a slight from here to here, high or low, but you don't want to ride all that out, guys. I promise you. I've done it on some of the coins. Like I said, I've tested the theory, and it wasn't good, and I'm sure some people can attest to that as well. Yeah, obviously if you just say I'm going to hold for 5 years, but think how many more you could accumulate if you had trailing stop losses here and you were in cash and you let it shake out when you're looking at these lower highs and lower lows. Think how many more you could get. So it's not saying abandon cryptocurrency, it's saying accumulate more. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I want to get into your mind. That's why you want to learn trading, and that's why this is a trading channel. This isn't going to be the channel to say, hey, Bitcoin's going to $100,000 tomorrow. I don't have a crystal ball, and it's going to take time. It's going to take higher highs and higher lows, and it's going to take good consolidation and breathing periods to get there in a healthy way so that we don't have these massive crashes back down. That's what I'm looking at. Okay? But you can see each time this was happening, we were having massive retracements. Okay, so now what I wanted to point out to you, I'm going to show you the halving event in 2015, like we just read about. I'm going to show you what that looked like, so now you can protect yourself again if you see something like this happening. All right, so this is where it would be. This was the run up here, and remember, these are the weekly candles right down in here. So this was the run up. We basically put in a little hammer candle here, and this was the big push up from around $1 all the way up to, let's see, about $8, $9 there, and then we came back down roughly to about $2. So you can see that big movement that we had, but you can see the run up to it. This was 2015, so we were running up, and then this was kind of that blow off top that we had, and that was into July 6th, and then we started to have that sell-off. So we do want to be aware of sell-offs and those things, guys, but the cool down period that we're having now is great so that we can have another push up, because there still could be another push up, another 2 pushes up before we potentially have a big sell-off if we do have one. Like I said, we got a plan. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't think you guys have a crystal ball. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen with Litecoin. Litecoin's a coin that is extremely volatile. It's more volatile than Bitcoin is. So, you know, guys, I just wanted to put this stuff on your radar and really pay attention to it and look at this stuff and look at history and what's happened before. And then you can at least look at that side and say, okay, if this does happen, then this is what I'm going to do. And right here, you can see how we had this beautiful push up, higher highs, higher lows, and we had this doji candle here. So that was great indecision. Doji is a fight between the bulls and the bears, and a lot of times, especially on a weekly chart, that can be a turning period to where you start heading back down a little bit till we find a spot, set a higher low, and continue our move up. So we had a doji candle basically into a bearish engulfing candle of that doji candle, and we got pushed to the downside. Now the candles are getting tight, volume's dying off, and we're waiting for that break. So if we go into the 1 day here, and I'll just do this for the people who are still here, we'll take a look. Guys, 1 day we need to hold this 50 moving average, and it's looking like we're sitting right on it right now. So this is a critical area. We can go into the 12. Candles obviously getting tight. You can see for how many days now? This was all the way back to June 27th. We've just been working sideways. So that means the break's going to be very aggressive when the break does come. And then here's the 4 hour. Look at these candles. Very tight. Very tight, guys. So that's what I'm looking at. I don't want to keep you too long here. I appreciate you being here with me. If you like these Litecoin updates, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, my friends. Appreciate you being here with me. Take care.